immaterialism led to justifying slavery. Hello guys, and welcome back to this video. Today we are going to talk about Berkeley. We are at the very beginning of the 18th century, and what were the consequences of immaterialism? Hello guys, and welcome back to this video. Today we are going to talk about Berkeley, and we are in the 18th century. What are the consequences of immaterialism is a very fun question. In reality, there are many consequences of immaterialism, but we are going to focus particularly on one. Before I get there, let me explain what materialism according to Berkeley really is. And I'll do that through the words of a doctor. He was a doctor of Queen Anne. His name was John Arbuthnot. And against Berkeley's argument that pain is just an idea, he wrote, "Poor Berkeley, now he has the idea of health, which was very hard to produce in him, for he had an idea of a strange fever upon him, so strong that it was hard to destroy." Yes, because go and support the thesis that pain is an idea when you are about to die because you are in pain or because you have a strange fever. But according to Berkeley, none of what we see, none of what we touch, none of what we eat is actually a material thing. To him, everything was an idea. The way we know the world, meaning the different objects in the world, the different objects that make up our reality, are just ideas. Do then things exist outside of being ideas? Berkeley said absolutely not. So life, death, an apple, those are just ideas, pain included. But why did Berkeley say that those are just ideas? Because in his vision, there's an hierarchy. Everything we know descends upon God. We are image of God, and the way we know the world is through ideas. Ideas that get instilled in our brain. That is, ideas that are put in our brain. By who? By God, obviously. Now, God has created an hierarchy, a precise one, right? And according to Berkeley, we must conform to the hierarchy. This is an argument that was also made by Aristotle. If you are a slave, you are so by nature. The version that Berkeley gives us is slightly more refined. It says there's an hierarchy. The hierarchy is God's way of perceiving, of creating the universe, and therefore we just must conform. That's it. You really need to conform. You need to obey. And obey meaning obeying to rules, to laws. Laws determined by others. That is, or that was, at least, his vision. So when the brother was about to be sentenced to death because he was bigamous, and that is an interesting point, Berkeley, who sent the money to his friend who helped him out with his brother, said, "I would not have paid half of the money for that villain." Yeah, see, brotherhood? Alright, the idea was that you must conform. And so slavery was perceived better than basically anarchy. Than people deciding that they want or they deserve better. Than people fighting for their rights. That was the vision of Berkeley. Now, was this also a racist vision? We don't know really how racist that was. All we could say is that he thought that Christian slaves will be better slaves. Why? Because once you're Christian, apparently you can obey better, or you can obey more strictly to the rules. Nowadays, that argument is completely trash. We can completely throw it away in the rubbish bin. But the point here is not what we do with that argument, although that would also be one point. But the point here is how Christianity might have influenced us to obey more, to obey harder, to be enslaved, whether that is because we were slaves or because we were treated as such. What is obedience? How obedience has been inculcated in our brains. Why do we obey? I'm not inviting to a civil revolution, just disclaimer. But with that being said, I'll let you comment here below. Guys, you know what to do. Go ahead if you want to, and if you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!